Hey, it's me, Scythe7, and it's time for solo Argalia to take on his own ensemble, starting with Philip. We'll be running Lone Fixer, Health Hauler, Mind Hauler, and Fervor. Let's get into it. So this is my third attempt. Malkuth's opening, so funny. Okay, so this is a good start. I can use Trails of Blue since it's my only 3-cost card. The plan is to get Happy Memories and hopefully it hits Allegro. What it does is it reduces the cost of your cards each time you use them, or one specific card. So hopefully it'll hit Allegro. And it hit Resonant Scythe. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Well, I'm not above doing any challenges, obviously, so go ahead and use it. This fight is kind of easy-ish to do solo. The very end is where things get pretty difficult because you start taking an insane amount of burn damage. And I have a bit of a sustain strategy for it, just have to hope that it actually ends up working out. So Philip has very high stagger resist until he gets to 15 burn, which is why it's so hard to stagger him right now. But after this turn, be easier to stagger. I guess there's both parts of the sustain strategy. Taking Gluttony for a bonus, I think it's like 2 to 3 health per hit to targets that have already been damaged. And then Wingbeat, which will hopefully allow me to gain like a burst of health. Hopefully it'll win that clash. Alright, won the first one and then it tied on the second roll. That sucks. Yeah, Wingbeat can roll up to 5 times, and each time you gain 3 health. So you can gain about 15 health, and then plus all the Gluttony and Health Hauler procs, you can get a massive burst of health if they all hit. Alright, so this should stagger him. Yeah. We'll be going into the next phase where a bunch of the Unspeaking children spawn, and I'll have to use green stem. Now, I want this to hit each of their dice, hopefully to... If it wins the mass attack clashes, then it will get rid of their dice. I don't have to deal with them for this scene. I don't have to worry about ranged attacks because it's Argalia and he has that passive. I really want to stagger, or at least get one of these children close to staggering. I don't have to worry about taking so much damage, and Philip will lose dice power on the turn after a child is killed, so... I could take more health gained or more damage. I think I want to take damage. Yeah, that might be better. And I want Forgotten, and I misclicked. Okay. Okay, that really sucks, actually. Because fourth match serves no real purpose for this fight other than getting burned onto a bunch of targets all at once, but I don't need that. I want... Yeah, I think I want Tocho's Danza to hit all of them. So I don't want it to hit their active speed die. But I'll leave it on that top left one. Alright, so I should be able to stagger this. Hopefully. And then draw a bunch of cards. Staggered and killed. Okay, this is good. A good turn for me. You see the Vanishing Minds, all dice lose 2 power. Okay, Combusting Courage, that's where I wanted Forgotten for. So I could just eat those dice and not have to worry about taking a bunch of damage if I lose a clash with it. But Resonance will proc, and then I have Fervor and Lone Fixer, so I have a bunch of power. I should still win those clashes. Okay, I don't want to take a lot more burn damage though. So I'm clashing with Philip. Hopefully Greenstem staggers the 2 children. And it didn't. They're really low health. I can use Tempestuous Danza to kill them, and then focus on Philip. But I also really want Resonance Scythe to go off. Really unfortunate that none of his dice targeted my 4 speed die. Yeah, so I guess I'll just have to play it on that. Okay, but all the children are dealt with. Now it's just time to take out Philip. I got lucky and played 2 ranged attack cards. I want to gain some health, so I'll use Wingbeat. Hopefully it wins its clashes, because Philip's going to have some counter dice left over. Alright. Ooh, it won them. Yeah, look at all that health gain. So good. Philip's getting pretty low. And since he's at 20 burn now, he'll have fatal resistances to everything. Really good for me. So close to being staggered. I gave him stagger bar back. Something I always forget, that if an evade dice clashes with the block die, the evade die wins, it still gives you stagger bar back. Something to note, I forget about it all the time. And you can make use of it in fights as well, so it's actually not too bad of a strategy. Staggered, so he'll go into his next phase after this turn, where he basically becomes Sephiroth, gets a wing. And it actually looks really cool. Actually, I really like the flame effects on him. I guess something I haven't really been talking about is you don't want restrain to hit you, that second dice. I've been doing a pretty good job of stopping it each turn. It just gives you a bunch of debuffs that it's better to just not have. Ranged attack looks really cool. And look at all the burn damage starting to stack up. This could be bad. But I really want Wingbeat to win on something. Wingbeat should also proc resonance, so it'll get +2. Just really had to believe. Yeah. Full life gain. Oh, that's so lucky. I might actually win this now. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Yep, there we go. First Ensemble member taken down. Oh yeah. Alright. See ya in the next one.